Could you share a website or means that I could get a background check before meeting her? JT says, I have her full name, date of birth, city, some other info. I don't know that I would recommend a website to anybody who wants to do a background check on any girl. Because I will tell you right now, number one, if you're not right about the red flags and she finds out about it, you're going to destroy something that's quite good. Number two, if you take it too far, then we're borderline stalking, and I'm just not into that, guys. I'm really not. But if you've got red flags and you want to know what's going on there, look, JT, there are red flags, there are scams, there are things that aren't right. I'm incredibly candid and transparent about that. Give you all the time you need to make sure you're on the right path. If I think you're not getting scammed and you're just misunderstanding something in the culture, I'll tell you, man, believe me.
You know, so many guys out there are so afraid to do this, and when they hear about you and other guys that went over and came back alive and successful, then they're like, oh, well, maybe this isn't just a big scam. Maybe this is real.
No, it is not a scam. It definitely is not a scam.
It's not. I mean, you could always find women that might play games. I mean, you're dealing with real people, right? So, you know, sometimes you might run into something like that, but, you know, for the most part, it's just people trying to meet each other, and what happens, happens. And,
that's what I found, too. Exactly.
Yeah,
and they're so, my wife-to-be, she is so genuine, so kind. I mean, it was hard not to fall in love with her.
But I've been writing to this woman, I've written her 2 letters, and I want her to go and sign my IMBRA release form. That's the form required by American law, that she has acknowledged my background questionnaire that I filled out for you guys, and therefore, once we've done that, can give me her personal contact information. And guys get really upset. I deal with guys every single week who wrote one letter, an incredibly uninspiring letter to a girl who's getting a number of letters from a number of different guys. But after one letter, he expects the girl to go in and sign, the personal release form, and give her personal contact information over to it. And when girls refuse to do that, guys immediately suspect that's a scam. In fact, that's a scam set up by the agency, either AFA or the local office or the local affiliate, obviously trying to lengthen that communication process and benefit from it, and preventing the girl from signing the IMRA documentation. Here's the thing, women in this process are not going to cough up their personal contact information to a total stranger. You are a stranger until you've gotten to know each other, and that's going to take letters, it's going to take phone calls. At some point it may even take a trip over to meet somebody. That is part of the process, guys. That has nothing to do with us. It's just the nature of the beast, if you will. I know that a lot of guys who come to this process are wonderful guys. Occasionally there are guys who are wonderful guys, but they're a little bit obsessive in their behavior, so they'll call frequently, and if you get a girl's phone number and call her without knowing the time difference and things like that, you'll call the girl to death, and it'll be a big interruption on her life and her family. Some guys do that. Not all, but some do. And the women hear about these kinds of things, and they're very, very careful about giving their personal contact information out, just like you would be, until they feel comfortable with the guy and are able to do that. That's a very natural part of this process. The good news is, if you've been writing to a girl and you talk on the phone and she's comfortable with you and you're comfortable with her, if you ask her to give personal contact information so the two of you can communicate to each other directly, and an appropriate amount of time has gone by for her to feel secure in doing that, we'll definitely help you do that, help her find that form, sign it, whatever needs to be done so the two of you can communicate to each other directly if that is your mutual wish.
Interested? Learn more at... If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.